Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2018 action science fiction family film A.X.L or A.X.L, and this is a film that is directed by Oliver Daly and it stars Thomas Jane, we have Becky G, and we have Alex, and I'm going to butcher this last name but I'll give it a go, Alex Newsted here. And this is a film that I have been aware of for some time. And I've managed to give it a watch now, this film, and like I said, this is science fiction family action type film, and it focuses on Miles, who is like a budding motocross champion, who you see at the beginning of the film he's entering competitions. He's a bit of an outsider. He's not, one of the cool kids who've got all his money to spend. His dad's played by Thomas Jane. And we also learn of this experimental war dog, A.X.L, that stands for Attack, Exploration and Logistics. And it's a robotic war dog that has been developed for the military. And we learn right at the beginning of the film pretty much that it has escaped. We don't see this, but we learn that it's escaped. And its inventor has a huge panic then, because the military are just a few days away from, signing this big huge contract so that it could become this military tool. And lo and behold, it runs into Miles out in the wilderness, and they strike up a partnership, a companionship, and it has all the traits of a real dog, A.X.L, and it bonds with Miles, and he'll do anything to protect this robot. And lo and behold, the nasty scientists and military figure out what's going on, track down A.X.L, as well as Miles' bullying friends. Don't take too kindly to the robotic dog as well. That's kind of the story that we get with this film. Now, if some of that sounds familiar then this is not unusual, because this is a film that we've seen a few times before, namely with things like Short Circuit, the 80s film, and that was done better than this, to be honest. But this actually is more of a cross between Transformers, Short Circuit, with a little bit of Karate Kid thrown in there. And I don't mean for the karate, it's more a case of when Daniel LaRusso turns up and he's a bit of an outsider and he gets bullied by the other kids, etc, etc. There's a bit of that going on in this film. So what did I think of this film? Well, I thought this was pretty harmless fun, if a little bit idiotic at times. There's a few things, that grate you a little bit in this film as a reviewer watching it. This thing is supposed to be developed for the military, it's supposed to be this so-called war dog. Well, it was a bit bloody flimsy for my liking, this dog. Every time it takes a tumble, it needs repairing, gets taken down very easily by these drones, and Miles' bullying friends take it down relatively easily as well. So in a war zone, it wouldn't last 5 minutes, would it? And there's a few other things that go on in this film that do grate you a little bit. However, this is a film that's primarily designed for family viewing. It is a family film, it's a PG, and it's one of those films that you can forgive that. But like these films that we used to get in the 80s, the Flight of the Navigators and all that kind of stuff that made no sense, but they were fun, and I did find myself at times watching this with a smile on my face, because it was fun and it was cute at times, and there was a nice relationship between Miles and Sarah, played by Becky G. They developed quite a nice relationship and friendship in this film that I quite believed. It was quite tender, and it was enjoyable to watch. So there is quite a lot here to enjoy if this is your type of film, but don't watch this film with your serious hat on. Don't watch this film thinking you're going to see something outstanding, because you're not. It's just okay. It's harmless fun, but it is, like I say, a little bit stupid at times. I thought the effects for the most part were pretty good. I was a bit worried initially. I thought the Special effects for A.X.L looked a bit dodgy, and they do at times, but you can see that they have they've done a decent job here with the mechanical side of it. And this robotic dog does kind of, you know, have these cute traits of normal dogs, the loyalty and all that kind of stuff. So if you're a dog lover as well, there's things to like in this film. So I think for this film, it ain't anything special, but I didn't expect it to be. I'm gonna give this film, I think I shall give it a 6 out of 10. It's just slightly above average. It's very watchable, lots of fun, and it might be something you want to sit down with your kiddies and watch. There's nothing really that's going to offend them. There's no swearing in it. It's pretty family friendly. There's a couple of things that pull at the heartstrings, but that's what these films are designed to do. So if you fancy watching a pretty harmless film with the family, you could do far worse than giving A.X.L a go. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I shall see you next time on Screen Stars.